So anyway, after that, Little Wayne came out and
Lil.
did something.
Lil, not little. Lil, like Diamond Lil. Lil Wayne.
Oh, so Lillian Wayne came
Not,
out
not Lillian,
and
but
did well. That's what Lil is. Lil, like Lillian Ellison. That's where Diamond Lillian was the name. Lillian Russell. So is his name Little Wayne or Lillian Wayne?
it's Lil, short for little. It's an abbreviation of little, as you know. Like
There's that.
Lil Al, like Lil Al Vavasour.
No, he was French because he was from a Cajun from down there in Louisiana. So that Lil didn't mean he was little. That was his first name, Lil.
No, it wasn't.
Lil Al Vavasour.
And Lil Wayne is from New Orleans, so he's Cajun too.
Well, there you go. That his name is apparently Lil
Apparently, his real name is Dwayne. Funny enough,
Dwayne Wayne.
Dwayne. No, Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. I don't know where Wayne came from.
Well, all right, All right, then Little Dwayne
And that makes The Rock Big Wayne.
came out. No, he's Big Dwayne, not Big Wayne.
Well, his name is Dwayne, but he calls himself Lil Wayne. That would make The Rock Big Dwayne.
I thought his name is Little Dwayne was
Big
his
Wayne.
name.
Big Wayne, I mean. No,
Big Wayne. No.
This guy's Lil Wayne.
What does he do for a living?
Let me say this. He was the biggest thing in hip hop and rap in like 2008. Like big, massive. But sometimes
Okay, what happened?
sometimes things don't translate to the live show.
Did a safe fall on his head and he lost his abilities?
That was usually I defend all the hip hop stars that appear on these shows because I don't think they're as bad as you do. This was really bad. This was really, really bad.
I almost wanted to ask for a refund on the pay-per-view, but and then the match didn't help any because Little Dwayne Wayne from fucking New Orleans was accompanying Jey Uso for the match with Jey and Jimmy Uso fighting each other. And boy, howdy. We've been prophesizing for a few weeks now. I've been mentioning that, I don't know, Jay's hot dogging and their work is not smooth. I mean, we beat around the bush, but like I said, when it was Jay and Solo, we do not need to see any more of these brothers wrestling each other. The full body outfits that they come out in are off-putting to begin with, especially that sequined parka that Jimmy was wearing for a while. Then they take the top off, but the pants look like I don't fucking know. And they tried. I can't say they were serious about what they were doing. They tried to do it. They just didn't do it well. Everything it's sloppy. The dozens of super kicks over and over. Just the Usoisms. Like I said, it worked when they were a team and there was somebody else with some other type of style in there interacting with them, but it was one-on-one together wasn't for me, dog. And then at some point, Jimmy asked Jay, please don't kick me anymore. I'm sorry for everything. And Jay helped him up, and then Jimmy turned, super kicked him, and hit a splash for a 2 count, and then Jay hit him with a spear and a splash, 1, 2, 3, and it came to an end. Dissect this for us, Brian.
I'm not going to dissect it too much. It was one of the worst matches I've ever seen. One of the worst matches easily I've ever seen on a WrestleMania. They didn't mesh well together, but it's not even that. It's the pacing of the match. I hate yay boo, but I hate calling it that anymore even. Just trading blows back and forth, let alone just super kicks. This was painful, I thought, because what they were doing was taking forever. They finally got the crowd into it, and again, the crowd was a little hurt because of how cold it was. When Jimmy did the spot feigning, please leave me alone, at least they got the people into the story by the end, but as a match, this went on forever, and I thought it was awful. I hated it. I think you were being too nice.
I just, I don't know what more to say to them that guys, you got to watch your videos, watch your tapes or whatever the kids call them these days. And look at how this no, y'all are neither one to rock. You can't get away with certain things and you've got to fucking sharpen up your smoothness because it's just you're all over the fucking place. And get some snap and some shit and come the slap punches, all the things that we talk about, but it just they're over as personalities. As Jay a little bit more than Jimmy, I think. When Jimmy took over early in the match, the crowd kind of went, eh.
They are fantastic as personalities. They have been great throughout the whole Bloodline thing. It's the matches.
Yeah.
And this was the worst of them all.
Because you got the two worst offenders in there against each other.
The guy who wrestles the slow style where stuff looks like that against his twin. It's not just like two guys who wrestle the same way. They're literal twins. And they were doing the same shit. And it took forever. It just took forever. This was brutal.
It wasn't Brett versus Owen.
No.
Because they did a lot of the same shit, but all that shit was so good. All right. Well, anyway, yes. And we were.
It's sad when Lil Wayne was the highlight of the match. But his rapping was the highlight of this match.
And by the time they were done, we were over 2 hours into the night at this point, because things were. Saturday night took longer in that weather.
Into the night.